So let me burn my incense and my Palo Santos. I really should have did this before I got on here, but you know, sometimes it's good to include y'all in everything. So let's get some for Leo. We're finna start off with this new deck I just got. So hopefully this is a good reading, but it's all depending on your energy. So take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. Comment your zodiac sign. And if it doesn't resonate, share it with someone you feel like it resonates with. Thank you for all the new supporters that is on this channel. We made it to 500 subscribers. So let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Okay. So Leo, I'm picking up, you could be moving into a new house. You could be getting a new car. I feel like you're just focused on yourself right now, to get everything you need to align yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. You're doing everything you need to do for yourself at this moment. That was just the channel message that dropped down into my brain. But we're going to pull some of these cards and we're going to clarify, okay? We're going to clarify a little bit. So, Spirit, what do we have for Leo? By the way, these are the cards that I got. They are Oracle cards. Leo. Leo. Okay, so, heart chakra. Love, healing emotions, self-love. Like I said, you focus on yourself. You're very joyful at this moment. You're open to receive. And you're forgiving. So there's a mother figure that you're forgiving. You're open to receiving new blessings. You're trying to align yourself spiritually to be open to receive these blessings. Or Spirit is saying be open to receive your blessings. So on the other hand, your emotions could be spilling about somebody. You could find yourself venting a lot about your relationship. It says this person wants to apologize about something. They want to apologize about something. Your person wants to apologize about something. You've been spilling your emotions, telling this person what they need to do to make things right. I'm picking up on a lot of makeup sex. You've been telling this person what they need to do to make things better and how to change the connection into what it used to be. So this person wants to apologize, but there will be a truth bomb. There'll be something shocking and unexpected information revealed from this person that is going to destroy your previous belief. So you could have thought this person was being really loyal, but they had some problems around the house, not taking off the trash, not being on the game too much, coming in too late, you know, not cleaning up after themselves. Those was the many problems you had with this person. But there's a truth bomb coming out. They want to apologize, and it's going to be some shocking, unexpected information revealed. So what's going on for Leo? So Leo, you could be a traveler. You like to travel the world, or that's in your bucket list. Some of you could be saving to travel this winter. You could live in Illinois, or you could live somewhere where it gets cold and you're traveling to somewhere it's hot before the winter time. Leo. Okay, so it's coming out that you're really cutthroat. So you it's coming out. No, actually, I'm sorry. This goes over here. It's coming out that this person you're dealing with is really cutthroat. When they tell you this truth bomb, it's like they're not even gonna care about telling you. They just gonna tell you, get it off their chest, and they're gonna try to move on to something else. They're untrustworthy. And they have a lack of morals. So if it is that this person is cheating, they're just fucking around with anybody. And last, for you, Leo, with this deck, you are out of touch with reality. You could just be on a journey where you're like manifesting your desires, but you're not paying attention to reality. Like you're spending a lot of money on clothes, shoes, makeup, but the government is down or it's going down, and you need that money for food. You need that money for dish detergent, washing your clothes, and taking care of your pets. But you're on another level. So it's like the fantasy you have that you're manifesting is not unrealistic, but it's unrealistic right now because of how reality is. You could be daydreaming about wanting another life or a different, better life. And for some of you, it's not that you can't get this. You could feel misled by this illusion. You feel like, oh, I'm just thinking about it. I'm just daydreaming. I'm not going to get it, which is making you work so hard to get it, which is keeping you out of touch with reality, if you get what I'm saying. So, let's tap into this truth bomb. Spirit, what is the truth that this person wants to tell them? What is the truth? So it says back on my shit. So they back on some bullshit. And this could have been the second time that you went through some bullshit with them. You're noticing that they're back on their bullshit. Like, I'm picking up like they're just being sloppy around the house. They're being egotistical. They're arguing with you about little things because they're a jealous lover. They see that you're abundant. They see that you are the type to go after what you want. They know you work from your heart chakra, and they know that you have this fantasy life that you're trying to fulfill, and they're hating on that. And like I said, you're the one that is the type to do your makeup, if you're masculine, you could be really masculine, like in your masculine energy. You don't play bullshit ass games, and this person is jealous of how you keep up with yourself. And it's probably because they don't feel like they are able to keep you or keep up with you. So they're jealous. They probably never had someone like you before as a lover. They probably never dated a Leo. So you guys could be together for 2 years. Could have been together for 2 years. Or it's going on 2 years. It says don't obsess over them. Or if you are obsessing over them, stop obsessing over them. You could have been really sad at one point dealing with this person. They could have made you really, really sad, and you remember that exact time and the exact situation when they made you feel so. And this could have been the reason. Another, for some of you, you could have been out of touch with reality after this karmic did some fucked up shit. And it put you in your head. It made you think differently. You had clouded thoughts. This person could have been really, really judgmental, telling you, oh, I don't want you wearing makeup today. I don't want you wearing those clothes today. They tried to make you feel unpretty, unmasculine, unfeminine. I'm hearing once you leave this relationship, that's when you're going to be able to save your money and travel the world. So if you try to move on from this person, Leo, warning. This person isn't going to let you move on, or they're going to try to keep you stuck. They're going to try to get you stuck with a baby too, and it's not going to fulfill. That's their plan, to keep you stuck with a baby. They're going to try to get you pregnant with a baby. Because they see you as this empress, but they're just jealous of it. Like I said, they know that you are beautiful. You have this fantasy life where you want everything. Your house could be decorated. Your car could be decorated. You always looking good. I'm seeing somebody that drinks Starbucks, or you're able to do little things for yourself. And when you start fucking with this person, that was the first thing that they realized. You was offering them things, buying them things, being there for them, giving them attention. All this stuff that you was doing, they acting like they never had it before, so they probably didn't have it before. For my masculines, this woman gonna try to trap you. This woman's gonna try to trap you because you're the Knight of Pentacles. You're kind, you're gentle, you're patient, and you're loyal. And all their relationships from the past, it was never like that. They went through trauma in the past. Or for some of you Leos, you are in a relationship with a jealous lover, like clear as day, but you could have female friends, female employees, colleagues, family members that they're even jealous of. They just a jealous person. This person enjoys sex with you. They are really entitled for you, masculine or feminine. They're really entitled to you. And I'm hearing what you have. So I'm seeing you have a good time with this person, but you're nobody's fool. You know. You know. So what was this truth bomb? This could have been a past life connection. The truth bomb is It's not even that they gonna tell you something that's probably gonna be personal that spirit don't want me to directly tell you. But another truth bomb that spirit wants me to tell you is they're with you for money. That always come out. That always come out on this channel. They're with you for money, and they're gonna do everything they can do not to be in the Three of Swords. So there's going to be like an argument, and this person is going to get really, really controlling, and they're going to try to put a lot of pressure on you to do something. During this argument, they're going to cry their motherfucking eyes out. They're going to cry. That's how you get confirmation from this reading. And you can notice, like, she never cries. She's so dominant, or he's so dominant. If this is a masculine, he's going to get on his knees and cry. Ain't nothing wrong with getting on your knees and getting emotional, but for this person, if you're trying to leave this person and get out of this connection, they're going to be sad. And those tears are going to come from the heart. They're going to really mean it. And I'm hearing once you leave them, they're going to struggle emotionally. They're always going to be in their feelings. Because their mind was poisoned. They was being greedy. They was being hateful. Delusional, like they was the only person for you. Like they could just do anything they wanted to do and you would be delusional for them, is what I'm picking up on. So I'm picking up this person wants you to keep quiet. They want you to keep quiet about everything that they did to you. Or they're going to keep it quiet. They're going to try to pay you to keep quiet about what they did. You could threaten them and tell them, like, yeah, I'm putting the OP on you. I'm calling the police. If you have children with them, you're not going to be able to see your child. I don't want you around them. They're going to try to give you some money to keep you quiet. They're going to try to bring you flowers and shower you with gifts after they then put their hands on you. So yeah, to keep you quiet after they then beat you up and abused you, they try to bring you flowers. They try to give you money and take you shopping. But this is really an opponent. Y'all be fighting. You could be fighting with other females over this masculine. Or masculine, you got females fighting over you. Every time y'all get into an argument, this person abandons you. As soon as the peak comes, soon as y'all start screaming, or soon as you start crying in the situation and you start showing your real emotions, they abandon you. They leave you in the kitchen, leave you in the front room, lock themselves in the bathroom, go to the garage, or leave the house even. Lack of support during a difficult time. But the abuse and the neglect is getting investigated by spirit, by the Most High, by God. He's watching. He's not even investigating it. Someone else could be investigating it. A family member I'm picking up on. They're always in your business, and it's not a bad thing. They could be asking you repeated questions about your connection. When was the last time you was around them? Because they know what you're going through. You might not be saying it, but they know what you're going through. Someone knows what you're going through. If you feel like it, it's time for you to speak up. That's the only way it's going to get investigated. You even could be walking around with bruises on you, and people are noticing that you got bruises, and they're investigating. Yeah, overall, there was a lot of stress, low energy. You felt defeated, disruption with other women, other men, time, and this whole relationship was just felt like a disconnection. This was tri- triangulation manipulation. First, they played a victim to get sympathy. Then they negative talk, gaslighting, comparison to you. Tell you, oh well, I would never did this if you would never provoked me. If you have children, they try to put your kids against you. They lies and they stories don't make sense. Your skin color could be white, or you're dealing with a white person. You could live out the country, somewhere where there's not a lot of people around, where they feel like they can do this to you because they feel like, oh, we're not around nobody, so it's going to take them a long time to get help. It says this person is dark. There's a lot of challenges. It's a challenge to ignore this person because they antagonize you. They come in the house screaming, ask you where the food at, ask you why the kids still up, why the food ain't done, why the house ain't clean. They come in there, especially when you at work, they could be blowing your phone up. I'm picking up on somebody that takes the car when they mad and you can't get around. I'm picking up on a whole lot of stuff. This is not a sacred connection. Some of you could have even got pregnant by this person and there was a miscarriage. You got pregnant by this person, but there was a miscarriage. So, I feel like you should just get out this situation. What they telling you to do is to go to the police about this so it can get investigated. Is what they saying. And I guarantee they ass gonna be regretting everything that they did, said, all that shit. All because they're a jealous lover. They back on that shit again, I'm hearing somebody say. They back on that shit again. They could be on drugs. And that's why they doing this to you. If you like this reading, give it a like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell, comment your zodiac sign. Let me know how this resonated with you in the comment section. If it didn't resonate with you, share it to somebody you feel like it resonated with. Until next time, deuces.